Hey everyone, so today I decided to do a IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty review and demo on the palette, the newest palette that's out by IT Cosmetics. I purchased this off of the IT Cosmetics website. It was $42, but because I had signed up I got an email and they had sent out a coupon for 20% off, so I had purchased it. And I actually purchased this before I had seen all the reviews. I purchased it because it's all matte, and as you know, or you're getting to know, I love matte colors. So palette is like this. It's magnetic down here, and there's a mirror, which I don't want to blind you, and here are the colors. Now I swatched the colors on the back of my hand, no primer. And basically, I took the color like this and I pressed it onto my finger. Onto my hand. My finger. Pressed it with my finger on my hand. Duh. Anyway, so we're going to go through the colors and I'm going to show you the little tiny swatches. Hopefully you'll get an idea. So the first color here is Sheer Joy. And I will say, this is pretty sheer. I actually like it. That's what I do. Is my first eyeshadow that I usually put on my eyes is usually like a sheer wash of color, so it makes everything else blend much better. The next color is Soft Light, which is it's a weird color. It kind of looks like a light gray here. I think that's how it's coming across. This color here is called Warmth. And this color here is called Soulful. And Warmth is like a light brown, and Soulful is kind of more like a light purple. I don't know if you could really see that. So then we're going in the same row. This is Mocha, Violet, Midnight, which is a gray, and Meteor, which is a black. And then the next row, you're not going to see, I have Love, which is here. The next color is Sunrise. This color I love and used is Sunset. This color is called All Heart. That's kind of like a mauve. This is Java. And Java is a dark brown, and Iconic is like a dark gray. And then they have what's called the Transforming Pearl, which I don't think you're going to be able to see that. Let me swatch it again, and then maybe. Oh, you could see that. So the Transforming Pearl, what that is, if you wanted to make any of these shadows like satin or shimmery, that you'd put this on top. So I think that's really nice that they give you something like that, because if you notice I'm going to say 95% of the palettes, there's mostly shimmer shadows, like the Naked palettes, the Naked 1, 2, and 3. There's 2 mattes, and the rest is all shimmer. So for me, who's kind of on the borderline, use shimmer occasionally, that's not for me. It's not worth the money. Colors are very pretty, but for me, a no-go. So I'm going to use this palette, and hopefully you'll be able to see. So the first color I am going to use is the Sheer Joy, which is the light color, and I'm taking an e.l.f. I've had this brush, $1. It doesn't even say e.l.f. on it anymore. That's how long I've had it. I've had it probably for like 6 years. I wash it once a week. Seriously, really good brush for $1. So I am going to, you're going to see I'm going to be looking back and forth. I have a mirror right here. So this is just a soft wash of color. But see, as you can see, even though that color wasn't that pigmented in the swatch, you can see it on my eye. Okay. I like the shadows. They last. I have a primer on my eyes. The next shadow I'm going to go in my crease with, and I'm going to be using a Wayne Goss brush. Do I even know the number? No, he doesn't have the number. I bought his 2 brushes separately. I mean, very nice brush. The thing, it's a little, for me, it's a little too soft, so I really like this for blending, so I ain't using this one right now. I am going to use my Sigma E25, and I'm going to go into Sunrise, which is right here. I use 3 colors. Sunrise I'm going to put in my crease. So I'm going to start here, and also when you're doing crease work, try not to push very lightly. If you notice, I'm kind of like middle towards the end and just gliding the brush. The brush will do the work for you, trust me. This is a really nice brush too, by the way. I also have a MAC 217. I'm also going to put on my lid this color up here called Warmth. I forgot that I put that on, but it's okay. So I'm just placing it, not that it's going to make a big difference because you can't even see my lid anyway. Okay. Blend that out. Oh, the hair's crazy today. So hopefully you can see. And I'm just kind of bringing it out. I need my eye to appear elongated because it is so tiny. And then the last color I'm going to use is Sunset. And I'm going to put that literally in my crease, but you're going to see that you'll be able to see a little bit of it because it's going to go a little bit above, not truly in the crease. So now I'm going in where my real crease is. Now I'm just pushing to show you. And then this is such a pretty color with my hair gliding with me. It really is. These colors blend. Everything is really, really, really nice. The one thing I can tell you is that I don't know what how the transforming powder, the eyeshadow is, because I haven't really used it. And then I'm just going to go on my brow bone with the Sheer Joy again. So as you can see, I've used 4 colors. And obviously, nothing fancy. Just enough to try to make my eye look less hooded. I mean, that's the goal here, is to try to make the eye look like I actually have space. Now, obviously, when I lift my brows, my eye looked big, but in all reality, you can see how it just lays. But like once you're all finished, you're blending. Now I'm going to take that Wayne Goss from his first collection, and I'm just going to blend. The key with doing eye makeup on any eye is really blending so that things look seamless. You don't want any harsh lines. You know, it's really funny. I was just thinking about this before I did this video. And I was thinking, you know, I watch people they say, you know, we're doing a tutorial on a hooded eye. Now tell me you all haven't done this. And you go on, and they don't have a hooded eye. And it's like, I still watch it anyway, because, you know, you could learn a tip or a trick. You know, you're constantly learning. And that's what I love about YouTube. Scandalize, and that is in the color, oh boy, I can't see. It's the flesh tone. I took the Q-tip to dry my eyes. It is so windy here in Jersey. I mean, so windy. Doors are slamming. Crazy windy. And I'm like queen of fresh air, so I don't know why I do it to myself, because my sinuses get clogged up, my eyes water, and if you see me going like this, a lot of the times it's because my eyes are watering. So I put that into my waterline to try to get my eye look a little bigger, and then I'm going to take the Tarte Smolderize in Sunstone Bronze. This is such a pretty color. It really is. Kristen Game it's all her fault for this. It has very slight shimmer, like a gold shimmer. So I'm going to take this and put this in my upper waterline. And I try to put it more towards my lashes than doing my waterline. Does that make sense? So I'm really trying to get it into the root of my lashes, because if you really look, the whole waterline is not covered like it is on the bottom one. This one is not. I'm trying to go up into my lash line. So you will see, you will see parts of my eye, my skin. I don't have any liner on. Next, I'm going to take my Eye Studio, my Maybelline Eye Studio in brown, and whoops, 1 second, dropped it. A Sephora, this is a really nice liner brush. It's the Pointed Liner Eyeliner Precision 92. And that's what it looks like. And what I not like to do, and I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to line my upper waterline, but just doing half of the line. So I hold my eyelid taut because you have, well, you don't have to, but older, I just think it's easier. It helps to straighten all the crunchiness on your lid out. So I go in probably around here. I can't really talk, as you can see. I need to go with more color. The reason why, you know, I hold my eyelid taut because if I went in, I could, and I've done it, but I just feel like I get a better, and I'm not pulling hard. And even when you're doing this, it's still, your eyelid still appears crunchy. Well, mine does. So now I'm going to take this and do a little tiny wing. Now, because I have hooded eyes, if I were to do a wing, and I've watched people do them that have hooded eyes, that is going to take up half of my lid. So it's just a slight wing, very slight, not obvious. Let me just look to make sure. So my eyelid line looks just a little bit darker by putting the top half liner on. I'm also going to go under my lower lash line with this Sunrise color. This is a Smashbox. I have this probably 10 years. Okay. So I'm only going to go half under my eye as well. So half and half. I've come to notice is people that I know that have small eyes and line the whole entire, not even the inner line, the whole line, underneath, on top, with black liner. It just really makes the eyes look so tiny and beady looking. if you like that kind of stuff, you know, and that's what you like, then do it. To me, there really are no rules. I create the rules for myself, but you do what you like. Just like this next thing, I break all the rules by doing that. I'm going to curl my lashes. And what I mean by breaking the rules with this is because I curl them again. I've been using an eyelash curler since I was like 12. I'm 45. And I've never pulled my eyelashes out after they... see what a difference curling the lashes makes. Ugh. I am going to use... That's a Shiseido, which I got at Sephora. YSL Baby Doll. I really did not want to like this because I've never bought a high-end mascara. This was my first high-end mascara. I'm also going to do half lashes again. Someday, maybe I will do a full lash. So we could all have a really good laugh. Watch that day like it just go on perfectly or whatever. But sometimes even the half lashes can be annoying. I usually just do, even when I'm doing lashes, I usually just do one coat. I don't, because then for me, no matter what lash mascara I'm using on my lashes, for whatever reason, it just starts getting clumpy and crazy. I don't know. So, while we're letting that dry, I'm going to talk about the lashes. These are the ones I used in my other video. They are the number 318s. And all you need to do is, right before you take your makeup off, you remove the lash. And what I do, I'll show you. I mean, mine are clean, but so you're gonna see here, actually, so you're gonna hold the lash where you're gonna pull, and then you just pull the glue off. And then I don't mascara these, so that's why they'll last longer. Somebody had left a comment saying, you know, how long? I mean, as long as I still look okay, they don't look wonky. You have to watch too when you're removing lashes out of here, because sometimes the adhesive is so hard that it winds up, you go to pull it out and you ruin the lash. I've done that. I actually did that with mink lashes. I had bought the half lash mink lashes. They're a little cheaper. They're absolutely beautiful. But went to pull it out, it was kind of stuck. So then I ruined. Because then the lashes go all wonky and crazy. So, lesson learned. But I've come to notice that with certain lashes, they adhere. They put this like super glue on them. And so you really have to be careful when taking them out of the container. My favorites are, these are 318s, which are a little more fluttery. My favorites are the 301s. I think they have 308s. They're a little more dramatic. I've worn those though. But I have them on. But as you can see, the only reason why I'm including this again is because I started noticing so many people buying half lashes. So I figured, let me go over this again. Watch, I won't be able to get them on this time. So, what I'm going to do is recurl the lashes. Now the only reason why is because the only reason why I do that is because whatever mascara I'm using takes you would think I was part Asian, I swear to God. No matter how dry, doesn't matter. Now, I am using the Duo, backwards, yeah, I know. This is the black. This is just the one I grabbed. To me, again, let's see if I could do this. I always make sure that I really need glasses. Well, that's another thing that goes. Don't you love it? You hit 40 and everything starts. So if anybody's younger than 40, just an FYI. So I make sure on the ends, I put just a little tiny drop extra. It's very, very thin. And then you wait. That's the other thing. You never want to just go boom right in. I've done that. It slides all over the eye. And the clear polish. Really, Chrisanne? What are you talking about? The clear glue that's supposed to dry clear. Yeah, okay. Is it me, or does it not dry clear? To me, I mean, it's clear, but it's not. You can see it. What is that? This just kind of, I've done this without liner too, just to let you know. So you don't have to line your whole upper lash line. I've done it without liner. Okay, so it's been, if you're doing lashes on somebody else, I wouldn't, blow on it. So tweezer, and now I have to look in the mirror, but I'm going to try to do this where you're going to be able to see it. Move the hair out. So you take this, you're looking to go behind your lashes. So you're trying to get right there in the root. Sound like I just gave birth. And then hopefully you got to see that, you're pressing it in. But I think it just adds. And it doesn't really look that fake to me. I don't know. Leave comments below to let me know what you think. Do you think they look fake? I just think it adds something. And you could get away with this depending on what you do for a living. I was a hospice nurse for 6 years, and obviously I wouldn't be wearing false lashes to work. But like if I worked in Sephora or Ulta or a counter at Macy's or whatever, I would definitely think nothing of throwing a half lash on. It looks very natural. And then it dries, and I just love I love false lashes. I love the whole concept. It takes makeup to the next level. But maybe the next video I make will be a false lash video, a whole strip. That would be really interesting. I'm putting myself out there to look like a crackhead, but so this is the eye. Look at me. It's natural. My hoods don't look as hooded. And if you notice, the half lash kind of takes away from the hood because it's bringing the eye upward. It makes your eye almost look cat eye, which is so pretty, I think. Okay, I talked your ear off. If you have any questions below about the IT Cosmetics palette, leave questions. People that are new, that just subscribe, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll have a good time on this channel. And any ideas or suggestions. This channel is going to be a lot about beauty, but on the inside too. That's the most important thing, because if you don't feel good and beautiful in here, it's just not going to show out here. So that's what my channel will be about. Any questions, ideas, comments, leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.